All hail the Knights of the Gimmick Table, where we spit the truth at the infamous round table and your feelings get left at the door. I am Boogalou, and this is LowRyda, and welcome to Knights of the Gimmick Table.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in. First things first, let's get this shit started with some bills. Shout out to Cicadas for the awesome theme song and Charles Redmond for making our intro video.
And don't forget that countdown video by Brad Owens.
Yeah. Definitely. And
Sleeps.com. If you or anybody in your family is an athlete, then Sleeps.com is for you. They have everything you need: knee pads, arm sleeves, boxers, compression shorts, headbands, anything you need, mouth guards, knee pads, elbow pads, dick sleeves. Hey, even dirty boxers. Hey, I like these dirty boxers right here with the elephant in the trunk. I like to cut the trunk out and just let my meats hang out in a helicopter. But that's just me. I think Joel Maximo will do the same too. I don't know. We'll ask him when he gets in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget to use the code MWAPOD for your 10% discount.
All right, guys. And next up is where's that? There we go. All right. Hellvape.com. They sell healthy vaping alternatives. All their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals. They're vitamin infused. So make sure you pick yourself up some of their vape and pod products using our code MWAPOD for that 10% discount.
All right.
Yeah. So
also,
yeah, we got where's it at? Storefrontier.com/MWA World, where you guys can get your Knights at the Gimmick Table merchandise, along with merchandise from all of the MWA Podcast Network shows.
T-shirt right there, $19. Get it.
Yeah. Get it while it's hot. Yeah, we got
That's a shoot kid, Alan Funk. Shooting the shit uncensored with Pierce Austin and get funked.
Yeah, all those shows are available on the MWA Podcast Network also. And if you follow us on Twitter, Instagram at MWA World, or you can follow us on YouTube, MWA Podcast Network. Like us, subscribe to us, all that good stuff.
Comment.
And if you're watching on YouTube and you would like to, you can go on twitch.tv/MWA World, and you can also follow us there, like us, subscribe to us, give us some bits, do all of that, man. All we're trying to do is make this stuff grow. So trying to think if there's anything else to give a shout out to. Oh, wait, the website, MWAPodcastNetwork.com. You can catch all of our shows there. You can catch them on Spotify, Apple Music,
anywhere you get a podcast.
Yeah, all of those places. So without further ado, we're going to be starting off with half of them, but
you could say a third of them.
Yeah, that's true.
How many of them are showing up today? Joel Maximo, what is up, my brother?
Boys, what's up, guys? Man, thank you for having me, man.
Shout out to the Spanish announce team.
Man, this is the man that taught me how to do a moonsault.
Hell yeah. Yo, that's a suit kid. That shirt, man. That shirt. I'm gonna order one of those because I want to wear one. I'm training.
You remember? You remember him? You worked them, Kiwi. Remember
Alan Funk?
Yeah. That's his shirt. He's on the network with us.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
Pierce Austin, what's up, brother?
Yo.
There goes Query right
That's
there.
Query right there. He said, "What's up, my neighbors?"
What's up, bro?
Yeah. He said he's psyched for you.
So that shirt, man, that shirt is awesome. And the video, the highlight video, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, that guy Charles Redmond, man, he's awesome, bro.
He brought me memories, man. You guys are working?
Not right now, man. We haven't been. We've been laid off because of COVID. But
COVID.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't talking about like a shoot job. I was talking about wrestling.
No, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, we haven't been taking no bookings because because of COVID.
Because of COVID. All
Yeah.
right, all right, all right.
We got
Yeah,
John
Everybody's
Kirst in the
fucking-
building.
Oh, look, John
everybody out
Kurtz.
there
There
wrestling.
you go. What's up, Poom Pooms?
What's up, Poom Pooms, brother? He says you
This
got
is-
fat, Joel.
Nah,
Nah,
You see
Joel,
this motherfucker?
He's kidding.
Joel looks like he's in the best
He's
shape of his
lying.
life right now.
Yeah, he's kidding. He's fucking kidding right now. He's stupid. What's up, John?
And then we got Bison in the building.
Nice bravado. All right.
Yo,
Hey,
Bison. What's up, Bison, bro?
Yeah, what was yes.
Yeah, Alan Funk said you worked you in TNA. Yeah, I'm sure they remember you, brother.
Yeah. I remember he told me about that. He told me
about
about that. He was talking about one time he was in Japan when Red got hurt too. I think he was in the match with Red when Red got hurt.
Pops, what's up?
Oh, it was my dad. Hey, so let's set it off, man. Let's set it off. Good, Chunk.
I know,
All
John.
man. Yeah, first things first, man. Obviously you've been away from the business for a little bit. How long have you been gone?
About 5 years.
About 5 years, right? Okay.
What made you step away? What happened? You stepped away from it.
Yeah, I did. I my head went somewhere else at that moment. I invented a pair of headphones. They're called band phones, and I basically put speakers inside of a headband. I got a couple of inventions that I did, and I panned and I got it out to the world, and I started doing that. That made me a lot, all right, money and stuff, and then I got a call from one of our friends, and he told me to get back in shape, and so they could hopefully get us a job before my time is done.
All right.
Yeah, bro, you're looking great right now too, man.
Yeah, I've been watching the
Man,
videos.
I lost. Yeah, I lost 98 pounds.
Shit, how big did you get? How big did you get?
I had like I was like 285, almost 290.
Wow.
Damn,
Yeah. I was eating and drinking everything in sight, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And you know how we eat, we're Spanish and just whatever, man.
Fried,
At that point, I didn't care for nothing, no one. So until I couldn't tie my sneakers anymore.
Man, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
No, but right now I feel good. Right now I've been working out now nonstop for like a year straight. So I lost all that weight. So I'm looking all right now.
I got there you go.
Without further ado, we got the other half.
Where?
What's up, man?
Yo, where is he?
Frozen, man.
He's in the woods, bro.
Is he?
Yeah. I think he was coming back from Great Adventures.
Yeah, he was saying that this morning. Well, earlier this afternoon, right? But yeah, man. So first things first, brother. Where are you guys from originally? Were you guys born in New York? I know we know y'all from New York, but were y'all born in New York?
No. We were born in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Yeah. We got here 1989.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my father came first, and then he got all of us out here. At that time, he already had 4 kids. It was me, Jose, Will, and my other brother Jonathan. So it was sick.
Yeah, I remember you too. I remember the 4 of you, because your other brother was small. I remember.
Yeah.
You see that? You see this shit?
That's true. That's true what John said. I let him do everything in the ring. I never took heat. Every time we call the spot with you guys, I'll be like, all right, Boogalou, start giving heat on Jose. I'm hot tag.
Yeah, Louis knows how that is, man. That's how it is for me. That's how it always been.
I know.
Me, right?
Hey, you want to know what it is? Joel,
Little brother always got to take the heat.
They're a lot smaller than us, so it's more believable if they take the heat, right?
Yeah.
My mom used to say, "Oh my God, they're gonna break your brother's little bones."
No, in here.
Our job.
There he goes. Hey, what's up, man? What you got going on?
What up?
Yo,
Looks
what's
like
up?
you wandering around the hospital.
Where you in the hospital? Where
What's
you
going
at?
on, guys?
Where you at?
Where are you?
I'm all the way in New Jersey. I was at a haunted farm with my son and my wife, and I thought I was gonna get out of here way earlier, bro. It took like 4 hours. It's crazy.
You look scared.
Yeah, you got me nervous, man.
Quiet place. I'm so sorry, bro. I feel so bad. I didn't even have service here. Look.
We can see that, man.
That's pretty scary, bro.
Like a car.
That's pretty scary, bro.
Bro, look at this guy, man. You looking good too, brother.
Yeah, man. I saw him working out the other day. I was like, man, I gotta talk to you about these workouts you're doing.
Except for all the gray hair and the beard, bro. We're getting old, right?
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Makes you look distinguished.
Yeah, bro. When I grow my beard in, it's all fucking gray.
I think you need like a Dos Equis, and you'd look like that guy, the Dos Equis guy.
The 50-pound bags, right? Give me a second. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a quiet place, as quiet as I can.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with?
When nobody's at.
Bro, listen. Stay still, bro. Like stay still for 2 minutes.
He says
he's trying to find someplace quiet.
He's doing cardio right now.
He looks like the Ultimate Warrior when the Ultimate Warrior used to come out.
So like we were saying, so
what's up? You were asking about my workout?
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. We're going into the history of the Maximals first. But yeah, we're gonna talk about your workout.
Lou? That's the last thing I got.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to you about the workout in a little bit, though. We say you look good. You're looking good right now.
Yeah, man, looking all right, man. Lost a lot of weight. Good diet.
How much weight you lost, brother?
Bro, I lost now so far like 43 pounds.
Damn. I need to go on this Maximal diet because I'm standing at 232 right now as of this morning.
That's not that bad, but
that Maximo Overdrive diet.
Maximo Overdrive.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
I'm wearing
only my good friends know
medium shirts now.
What's up?
I'm wearing medium shirts now.
That's awesome,
that's
bro.
What's up, bro.
You know, LowRyda never stopped wearing medium.
Yeah.
Nah, LowRyda
shop out the
years, bro. Look at it.
Bro, I put that weight on too, baby.
They shop at the Gap.
Yeah, I put that weight on too, bro. I'm at like 199 right now. I'm not gonna say I'm at 2 right now because you know.
There goes the face, Sean.
After I'm done drinking some beers today, I'll be over 2. But you know.
So you how old were you when you got here? When you came to when you moved to Brooklyn, Joel? You said 89?
Yeah, I was like 10 years old.
Oh shit. All right.
You were younger. Yeah, you were 10. You were 10, I was like 6, 7.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I remember?
My first word.
Go ahead, man.
What?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. When we first got here, the English part. Well, I still can't speak perfect English. It was the hardest thing for me at least.
Right. You know,
you know how I call on spots.
Yeah. One day, I was about homicide for a while. One day I go to him, we're driving. I'm like, you were born here? He goes, yeah, why? I was like, oh man, I thought English wasn't your first language. You know the way D talks. I was like, I thought he was, I thought he was came from Puerto Rico too. He's like, no, why? Hey, but yeah, so
we had bad English, bro. We had some friends, and we used to play tag, and everybody was saying. I remember like it was yesterday. Everybody was saying, "God."
What?
Oh my goodness! This is like that commercial.
The dialogue. Yeah.
Bro, nobody cares about that.
Not ketchup, bro. So I started going ketchup.
Oh, ketchup instead of ketchup.
Real life.
This shit. His fucking service is killing me.
Yeah.
Hey, Yeah, Jose, stand there and look pretty, bro.
My
We're gonna
servant?
talk to your brother.
Hey,
You heard that? I love him.
So
Yo.
you guys started in Arena, Puerto Rico, right? Is that where you guys started training?
That's the first place we went to.
Who's all there when you first started there at Pedro's?
When I first went over there,
it was
AC Smooth. You remember AC Smooth?
Hey, was that? Oh
was
man, I
Jordan,
almost said it. Was that the dude from that used to be at the doghouse with the leather jacket?
Yeah.
John, yeah.
Yo, why do I remember the biggest jabronis of all time?
He remembers like those guys like the he
the
remembers some
jabroni
weird
dudes.
characters.
I'll remember some straight jabronis, but I won't remember shit. You ask me who I worked on the show, I'll be like, I don't remember.
That's what AC Smooth. He's like, yeah, I remember him.
Yo,
sometimes I watch matches.
That's the first time.
And I'm sorry. Sometimes we watch matches, and I don't even remember I had those matches. I'm like, what? We
Bro.
wrestled them? Yeah.
For real, bro. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Too many concussions.
Matches, though, bro. Think about it. We had a lot of matches, bro. A lot of good matches and a lot of just stupid indies that we just did just
to get booked.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Joe was like, you remember that match? I was like, nope.
I don't even know shit.
That's
bro.
what Louis said. Louis always like, hey, remember we worked that guy? I'm like,
we
nah, we ain't worked that guy,
We
bro.
didn't work that guy, yeah.
I'm like, I never even seen that guy.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah, so who else was there with you guys? AC Smooth and who else?
I met J Train there.
Okay.
J Train one time I met him there, and he told me to go to the doghouse where Homicide was training people.
Okay.
Because when we went to Arena Puerto Rico, low key Homicide and I think Layton used to go there like on Sundays. So we never went those times because everybody was scared of Layton. But until we got to know him.
Why were they scared of him?
What were they scared of?
When my crew saw Layton chop the shit out, I don't know, it was some white boy there. He chopped. Yo, that kid's soul came out of his back and started running around the ring.
Yeah, he did used to lay them big ass bear paws on people.
Well, I got chopped by Layton before, so I know.
Yeah. So it was you two, and when did Red come into the picture?
Well, when we moved from Puerto Rico to the United States, we lived like a couple of blocks away from where Red lived.
Okay.
And they got really close. My brother Jose and Red and Brian Excel, they were all like real close friends. And we started backyarding wrestling. We used to go to Chris Divine's house and throw some mattresses in his backyard, and boombox, that was our music, and we'd go out there and wrestle.
Okay.
Divine, another cool dude, man, and Brian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's Brian doing?
He's doing pretty good. They're doing the House of Glory thing.
Are they still doing the House of Glory thing?
Huh?
He's still doing the House of Glory, Brian?
Yeah, Brian and Red are doing House of Glory. Yeah.
Okay. Red wrestling again? Is he's coming back too? Would you guys? What's going on with that?
He's wrestling in 3 weeks against Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay, yeah,
House of Glory.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So they did get that match going. All right.
Yeah, like this year, Boogaloo, a lot of old school guys came back out, and it's looking good. It's looking like it's fun again. Like back in the days, like 2003.
The way it should be.
Yeah.
So we came back. What year we came back? 2018, Sean?
Well, we came back a few times already. You know what I'm saying? We took a little break, and then
I took a break. I hurt my neck, and then I came back and did like maybe 3
Thank
matches
you for tuning
in 2013.
Love Mr. Unknown.
Like 2013, I think I did like 3 matches, and then we came back like in 18, I think it was, right, Sean?
Yeah, it might have been 18. Might have been the under 17, might have been 18.
Frank Goodman was having like a 25th anniversary show, and he runs out here in Florida. So he goes, hey, are you in shape? I go, yeah, I'm round. he's like, oh, he goes, you want to wrestle? I said, yeah, I'll wrestle. I'll come back. So me and him came back, and I was not in good shape at all. I looked basically like you know those guys that come back to wrestle because they need the money. Those old timers that you know what I'm saying, those old timers that come back to wrestle because they need the money. That's what I was looking like.
Bro,
Out of shape. Yeah.
bro, I done that. I did that when I was in real bad shape. I wanted to do all the shows, and I felt like Metal Maniac. Remember Metal Maniac?
I didn't want to mention his name, but yeah, that's what I was looking like.
He's gonna appear like Candyman. You mentioned his name.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened.
That's
that feeling, man. Like
that's what we took a little while to get back, man, because I'm trying to get in shape, bro. I'm not trying to go in there looking, you know what I mean? You know how it is.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
So I'm like, all right, we gotta get in shape. We gotta get not just in ring shape, because ring shape comes quick. As soon as you train a few months, you're already good. Your wind is there, your spots are there, but you know, regular real life human shape.
So you guys, so did you guys went to the doghouse? That's where you guys went next, or?
No, we did a couple of training sessions at the doghouse. We didn't get trained there. We just trained with the guys at open houses and stuff for a while. But then we wanted to really train, so we heard about HWA. That was in Long Island with Paul LowRyda, Mikey was there, and we showed up. But we showed up with bags. We were ready to wrestle. We're like, yo, we want to get booked. We didn't know, you know how it is. We didn't know shit. Boogaloo. We didn't know. We didn't know what a wrist lock from a headlock was. We just wanted to wrestle. Yeah. So we're like, yeah, we can wrestle. We showed up to 3 or 4 shows, right, Joel? And eventually, Paul LowRyda was like, all right, I'll give you guys a shot. You're gonna be the first in the match. And bro, we did our first show there, and we tore the house down. But we did every spot, every move in the planet. So when we got to the locker room, they're like,
really? They were hot.
Really?
But let me answer. But Boogaloo, to answer your question, we did get trained before that. We got trained by Mikey Whipwreck at the House of Hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys went to House of Hardcore, right?
No, from there though, we got trained from Mikey. That's when we saw Mikey. We were like, hey man,
so you went from HWA to House of Hardcore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so because you guys were like the last students of the House of Hardcore, right? Pretty much, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys were really like the last graduates there, right?
Yeah.
There was a few of us, but the last 5 was us, me, Joel, Red,
Eddie,
Brian, and Chris Devine.
Yeah.
Quiet Storm.
Oh, and Lee Hecky. My bad.
Who the hell is Lee Hecky? Yeah, how you gonna forget Quiet Storm, bro?
Yeah. Brian XL trained that. Brian XL trained that at the House of Hardcore.
Yeah, he did for a while. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he did. But it was mainly Quiet Storm, Chris Devine, Amazing Red, me, and Jose, and then Brian SL came in.
Yeah, I remember when Brian. I remember you had another guy that used to roll with you guys. It was a tall Spanish dude with leather pants. That he was rolling with you in the beginning.
I don't remember that, but
yeah, man, in the early days, yeah, it was a tall Spanish dude with leather pants.
Who's that, Striker?
No, it wasn't Striker. Striker not Spanish.
Mad Striker.
Wasn't it Lee Hecky, Joel?
Lee Hecky was Malenko's student, and then he went to Mikey.
And he came to
I know. I remember him, Lee Hecky. He was a Malenko guy. He used to come to Gleason's.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He went to the doghouse too.
Hardcore too for like a year, 2 years.
He was good. I remember he used to wear the Ultimo Dragon chest thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember that dude.
He came to the doghouse. I mean, he went to the dog. He trained at doghouse too, a couple times.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I don't remember somebody rocking the Ultimo Dragon gear.
Damien brought him to Gleason's.
Yeah, that happened to me the other day. The other day I was training, and this kid came and he was talking to everybody. He's talking to me like he knew me forever, and he's like, "Yo, you remember in Jamaica at the doghouse when we used to train with you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm in back of my head, I'm like, "Where the fuck do I know you from, right?"
I don't know you, man.
And he was like, "It's me, Monster Man." Like, what?
I had to tell him. At the end of the class, I was like, "Yo, bro, I really don't remember you at all." And he was like, "Yo, we trained together." And I was like,
"Yo, that happens all the time."
You know how many people who showed up at the doghouse?
Yo, the doghouse.
You can't remember everybody.
So many people,
bro. There was
How many
Hundreds of wrestlers.
How many guys we met along the way alone, bro? Yo, hundreds and hundreds of wrestlers we've met. It's only the core guys that we remember. You guys that were our boys, that's different. We're the East Coast guys. But anybody else outside, like Joel B, we're like, yo, you don't remember them? We wrestled them in Detroit. I don't even remember Detroit. I don't know when we wrestled them. He said, yeah, we wrestled them in Detroit for the Insane Clown Posse or whatever. I was like, yeah. Don't know who
they are. So you roll. I remember like hanging out with you guys, and then like Mikey would get pissed off and just go off on you, Joel. Like you
always
like you were the one he went after all the time. He'd be like, I told you guys
it's
to do
me,
this.
You know,
I guess because you like the ringleader.
Yeah, you're the big brother, man.
Yeah, I think you know what it is, Lou, that I challenge everyone that in my circle that you know, with wrestling. With wrestling, I always thought outside the box. So when Mike would tell me something, you know, go right, I'll go left. So he hated that, but you know, it's all love and hate relationship.
I'll tell you a perfect example. So we go, there's me, you, Kelvin, Red, Brian Excel, Quiet Storm, and Eddie. And we did some fucking weird loop. I remember like one night we were like CZW. Then from CZW, we went all the way to Rhode Island. Then to come back to, then we came back to Philadelphia. So like we were Delaware. We went from Delaware to Rhode Island, back to Philadelphia.
Is that what you wrestled Tom Marquez?
I probably.
Tom Marquez. Whatever happened to that fucking guy?
Hey, but it was
He said Tom Marquez.
So
go.
We get to, and then we wound up going to ECW Arena. It was like a MECW show, MECW show.
Yeah.
And we walk in, and Mikey was there. And when Mikey saw you, he goes, "You were supposed to fucking do this. You're supposed to go to some autograph signing." And he just went off on you. But walking into ECW Arena, that place was packed. I remember Barry Windham was there. And the crowd, as soon as we walked in the front door, the crowd started chanting S.A.T.
S.A.T. That was that show. That
was at Philadelphia Arena, MECW.
Yeah,
that was the House of Hardcore reunion or something like that, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the House of Hardcore. It was called MECW, Main Event Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
And there was supposed to do a couple.
Was there?
There was supposed to do a couple shows.
Yo, Lou, you know what's crazy? The same thing happened to us. We were with Mikey, and we went to Poughkeepsie, and we were just chilling with Mikey, and we showed up at Poughkeepsie for the ECW show, and we went there. And when we were walking through the crowd, the whole crowd started chanting S.A.T, S.A.T, S.A.T. That Paul Heyman came to the crowd and brought us to the back. So it's just in the back.
Yo, stop stealing the heat.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
But I'm going to a funny story right now with you, Kelvin. So we get the hotel room and
down there.
we get a hotel room in Rhode Island, right?
It looks like you already know this story, Joel.
we get this hotel room in Rhode Island, right? And we take all the mattresses and we pull them off so where everybody had a place to sleep. So everybody takes a shower. Red goes in the shower. Red's about to take a shower, and as Red takes a shower, shit. Red's in the shower, and Kelvin's like, "I'm gonna get in the shower and watch." So Kelvin gets butt ass naked, right? And I guess He's waiting till Red starts washing his hair, so soap's in Red's face. So he gets in the shower. He gets in the shower, and he's in the front of the shower, and then Brian Excel takes off his clothes and gets in the back of the shower. So you have fucking Kelvin here and Brian here, and Red's there washing his face and shit. All of a sudden, all you heard was him scream, "Oh my god!" He's like, He goes, "Shave your bush." and so then Kelvin gets out, and when Kelvin gets out, he turns around, and when he turns around, he sees Brian. He's like, "What the fuck?" That shit was funny. That shit was fucking funny. Him screaming in the shower was fucking
insanity.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yo, you gotta be careful with shit like that. Like that now these days.
Now you get in trouble. Yeah.
Now Red would claim that that you guys offended him, and
Red was like that. Red would be like, I felt offended. These guys tried to sexually assault me.
Boogalou brought that up, and now I'm offended.
Yeah, that shit was, hey man, that shit was so fucking funny. Man, but we had
Yo,
fun,
man,
man.
this is good.
It was good
We
time.
did, brother.
But
Freaking good times, man. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But
So
December 3rd, bro, you're gonna see us. It's been 10
yeah,
years.
that's Jack, right? You working for Jack December 3rd?
It's Jack.
No,
and
I don't think. I think it's this kid named Struggles Company. Jack, I think is just booking.
Okay, because
okay.
Jack was telling me because Jack used to sponsor like he was one of our sponsors on the network here. And then like we were trying to like, yo, what's up? You're gonna continue your sponsorship? He goes, I have to pull out for now because I'm running I'm booking. Well, he said he's gonna be doing some shows. So I was like, all right, cool. Good luck.
That's funny. He's dealing with that kid's struggles.
Okay.
Hopefully the kid
Probably.
doesn't have struggles.
Yeah. Who's all on that show with you guys?
What's up?
Who's all on that show?
I saw Nana's on there, right?
I saw Nana and Homicide both on the show.
Homicide Nana and
Ricky
some
Shane
other kid from
Page.
Hog. Yeah.
No. I heard
Yeah.
Nana's training with you guys too now, right? Nana?
Well, he haven't trained with me yet, but we're
he
supposed
said
to
that,
to start training.
yeah, he said he was gonna start training with you guys. I thought he was training already.
No, he said we scheduled to meet up Wednesday actually to start Wednesday.
Okay. All right. Good for him.
Where you
man.
guys at in Florida?
He's in Orlando, like right near Orlando. I'm in, where the rocket takes off, the space shuttle.
Oh shit, down there.
Yeah, I'm over there. Yeah, I'm
Where's
over
that?
there. That's like it's up near Cocoa. It's like
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that's where the Disney cruise is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I'm thinking I'm moving down there soon, bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm always in Florida. I have a timeshares at Westgate.
Okay,
the
that's
Westgate
in Orlando.
Villas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Orlando three times a year for like 2 weeks all the time.
You need to hit us up.
Yeah, next time I go.
Yeah.
And is there a training facility over there, like with the ring?
There's a couple, man. There's
I know Loki trains at 2.0.
Yeah, Loki's down here. He trains with Alex Porto.
What's 2.0? What is that 2.0? What is that?
It's Alex Porto's wrestling school. It's called 2.0 Wrestling 2.0 or something like that. There's a couple of spots out here.
There's Devon's school is out here too.
Shit, yeah.
That's in Kissimmee.
Yeah, and then
you got I think don't Kenny Gorilla Blanco got that?
Yeah, Gorilla Blanco got a small school, but they do a lot of more of like pro amateur wrestling training, but they got a ring and everything there too.
That's it. So Florida has a lot of training.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, if you go down south, Pablo Marquez is down south by Fort Lauderdale.
Pablo's in Miami, like near Miami.
Yeah, he's in Fort Lauderdale.
I've been
to Pablo, right?
Yeah,
he said you've been
down there already.
Yeah, a couple of times already. He books a lot of my students.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, Pablo's good people, man. He was wrestling for for Frank.
For Frank too,
and shit too. And Frank was using his ring and everything. Me and Louis got to work him, and we worked him and Manny Fernandez.
Oh, so yeah, you know what, man? You guys wrestle the Headbangers, right?
Yeah.
How was that shit? I always wanted to wrestle the Headbangers.
Let me tell you something. Well, if you live over here, you will wrestle them because they're down here too.
You're on like every fucking show out here, bro.
Yeah.
For me, bro, I loved it because for me, like I remember when I was a teenager, they were like one of my favorite tag teams. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to do everything I could not to mark out until after the match. Once the match is over, I was like, hey man, I just want to let y'all know y'all were like one of my fucking favorite tag teams when I was growing up. But yeah, man, they're cool as fuck, man. We have fun. We have fun with them.
The only thing them motherfuckers are tall.
Yo,
I didn't realize how tall.
They're big.
They're tall. Yeah, they're tall.
You remember watching them, right? And they were going against like the Godwins and LOD, and they look fucking small. When we stood next to them, I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers are big, bro.
Big, yeah, they're big boys, bro.
It's true, Poom
Yeah,
Pooms.
big boy.
I didn't mark out.
He's a Mark. You know what's funny that when we got to wrestle Eddie Guerrero, right, in Ring of Honor, Boogaloo, you remember that day?
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was telling him that he's one of my favorite wrestlers. Is him, Triple H, believe it or not, and Dick Togo. Those are my favorite three wrestlers.
I love Dick Togo.
And yeah, I heard Dick Togo. I broke his ankle with Spanish Fly, so that's the
I
worst.
remember. I remember.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that too.
Oh yeah. We took the plane ride, right?
I remember that. That when you heard like Dick Togo, it was at MLW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking so I was telling Eddie Guerrero that shit.
Damn.
And then my brother goes behind me. He's like, Mark, right? He did that shit right in front of Eddie Guerrero. And I felt like a Mark, but then you know what Eddie told me? He said we all Marks in this business. Now why get in it? He was like, respect and marking out, showing respect and marking out is two different things.
Right.
And I learned I took it from him. And I always treat people just like that. If I feel like you're a good wrestler and I like how you perform and shit, and I meet you, I'm gonna show you respect, you know, and I'm gonna talk to you about it. Yeah. It ain't like, you know, jumping on somebody's back and like holding his hand and shit.
See, that was something that we said before. Was I was telling Louis, I was like, well, me and Louis were talking last time before about it. Like when we were trained, Johnny was like, "Oh, you don't fucking take pictures with the boys. That's mark shit.
Don't mark out. Yeah,
don't mark out.
You know how many pictures I could have had right now.
Yeah, and
fucking
like
great people that passed away.
All the motherfuckers that we worked with, that we did shows with, man. It's like I ain't got nothing.
No memories.
You know, I remember being on a show with them, but it's like I don't got no fucking. I would have loved to have photos with some of these dudes. You know. Like the only picture we took with Eddie was at the ROH show, and there was a million of us in that picture. But me and Louis picked him up from the airport for Jack.
Yeah, I drove him around. Jeez. And I remember fucking he got pissed off at Stryker because Stryker's in the car, and then Stryker starts talking to him, and Stryker goes, you know, I want to make it in this business, but he goes, I don't think I will because, you know, I'm not that big. And he's like, I'm not that big. I made it. He goes, Dean ain't big. Dean made it. He goes, what are you talking about? Big. You just gotta put it out there. You know, you just gotta show him that you want it. He got mad at Stryker. He got a little hot with Stryker. I was like, damn, Stryker, you got beat up in the damn fucking car.
He would have beat him up too.
Yeah,
he would have beat him up one time. One time we did an MLW show in at the Taboo nightclub in Orlando.
Yeah.
And I had text Eddie Guerrero that day because we were supposed to drive down to Tampa to do a dark match for SmackDown, and Eddie had told me that he was off, so he ended up showing up to the show, to the MLW show.
Okay.
And like all the boys, everybody was like, "What the fuck, Eddie Guerrero?" They went crazy about shit because at this point he was just back at WWE. And I don't know what happened. We went to a bar. Eddie turned into the evil Superman and started like smashing glasses, and like it was crazy. It was the craziest shit. It was
drinking
the little shot glasses. He was flinging them and popping shit everywhere. He was just pissed off. He got a phone call, and I don't know who it was. I know he got him pissed off, and there was no stopping him. And he left us. He just left. He just left me and my brother there.
Oh shit!
But then he called me the next day. We spoke the next day. He told me why. It was just personal shit. But I seen them. I seen the man. So when you're talking about he was gonna beat up Stryker, I believe
it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, so tell me about you. What's up?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna tell you. Tell me about that school you had opened before. You had opened the Lotus, right? The Ludus.
Ludus, yeah. I opened the Ludus for like 5-6 years.
You opened the Ludus. It was just around the same time Red opened up House of Glory, right? Around that same.
No, House of. So we did House of Glory, and then we saw a lot of differences in teaching and schedules, and I couldn't be there on some days, and Red couldn't be there on some days, so I decided to go do my own thing.
Okay.
So I
So
went
that's
to
when
do
you
my own thing
that's
with
when
my
you got
brother.
separated. Okay.
Yeah, we separated as far as just different schools. He
Yeah.
had his students, I had my. Then I opened a company called Fighting Spirit Wrestling, and where I use the help of NYWC, John Kurz and Shane to get me on, to help us run shows once a month. Well, and that's what we did for a while.
And that was
It was fun while it
that was
lasted.
with your school, right? It was who was
Yeah,
it? You
with
and
my
Will?
school.
It was you and Will running that school?
It was me running the school with the help of the Zoltan, Whiplash, and Chris Cage.
Okay.
Those are my students. Yeah. So yeah, it was good while it lasted. You know how it is. When you have like 50 students and at the
Yeah.
end of the month, only 3 of them are paying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
That was what killed the doghouse.
a lot of years, yeah, a lot of years, they start pointing fingers, and it's when somebody gets upset, but nobody sees the point where if I'm holding a school down for 5 years and the rent is $4,500 a month and I'm receiving $1,000 a month, I'm putting the rest so they could train. At the end of the day, I was putting the rest. I was just losing money, man. It was crazy.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
But
But
motherfuckers can learn so much from you.
Experience. It's
A
learning
lot of
experiences.
them cats.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You took a gamble. You took a gamble and you bet on yourself. I mean, that nothing wrong with that. You win. You know
right
you
now,
win. You know.
Joy Tell.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's back. Joey Tell's good, man. He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, you remember Joey Tell?
Yeah, I do remember him, bro.
Okay.
He was the one with the wonky ear.
Joe's my guy. Joey Tell's my boy. Yeah, Joey Tell's my boy. I was just with him. Him.
He's a cool dude, man. I like him. What the fuck?
He's still there.
Kelvin's into that. So I guess Kelvin ain't here, so I'm gonna ask you, why did Kelvin walk away from wrestling?
Bro, Kurt said it.
Nah, my brother.
Oh, brother.
He had to take a
break.
Carrying me.
So what happened when Kelvin took time off?
Kelvin had enough of wrestling. I guess, in his own ways. He walked away. He walked away for a while. The reason why he's back now is because like I said, so one of our boys called us up and he was like, get ready for this and get your shit together. And my brother started seeing. I started, telling my brother what's going on in wrestling, and he just started seeing where wrestling is very exciting right now. Man. It's everywhere. The money that these boys are making now, it would have been lovely for us to have a piece of that back then. You know what I mean? But I can't knock on what's going on. It's a lot of it, man. We do take credit for it because a lot of shit you see on TV is moves that we made up that I never thought would get this big. But number one, Spanish Fly. Number two, Canadian Destroyer. Those moves were made by us, by me. And
the Canadian Destroyer, that was Quiet Storm's shit, right?
No, we gave it to Quiet Storm the day before his TNA trial because he didn't have a finisher. He used to do the headbutt from the top rope, or the crossface. And I'm like, yo, if you're doing the headbutt and you're doing the crossface, and then you look like this dude, who are you, Benoit or Quiet Storm? And he was like, well, I need a finisher.
That one movie that was fucking dope.
The Storm Cradle Driver.
Yeah, but that thing, not everybody could take that. Not everybody
made
could
up the
take
Storm
that
Cradle
shit,
Driver. He also made up that move that Victoria used to do, the neck breaker.
The Widow.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Widow's Peak. Yeah, I remember he made that up.
That's Quiet Storm shit. Quiet Storm made that up.
I remember him doing that shit.
Then
Red
came in with the infrared.
Yep.
Which is that twist from the top, the running shooting star. He was the first kid I ever seen that.
Yeah, he was the first that ever did it. You know who the second person I saw do it was? Ruckus.
Who?
He was the first, and then Ruckus did it after him.
Yeah, and then I saw the range. It was like 3 of them.
Yeah, and then the range. Yep.
Yeah.
Then the co-red is
the fucking
that's
the Mysterio thing, right?
That's always a back and forth with Red and Derange, but I'd never seen Derange do it before.
I saw. To be honest with you, that's the first person I saw do that. The code Red.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw Derange do it first, but
yeah,
that's because I saw him do it at the doghouse. when I first met him, and I didn't know he was blue. I just knew him as the range. I didn't know he was the one
shit.
you guys. Because I remember you
realized
telling
was
me
out
about
blue.
blue.
He was,
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
he
a
was
kid
out
named
blue.
Blue, and I didn't know it was the range.
I didn't realize my computer wasn't plugged in. I was about to fucking cut off like Kelvin. Bro, I just saw the thing pop up. Critical.
Dude, I mean, but you've been through. Yo, dude, you know what's crazy? I remember taking you home one day, right? And I told this to Chung, and I'm like, you don't remember taking Joel home? And this is when you guys lived in that building when you with your family, with your parents and stuff.
Mhm.
That there was a padlock on the front of your door of your building, and I go, bro, why is there a fucking padlock there? And I remember you told me this, and to this day I'm like, this is crazy. You go, the drug dealers in the building, they close the building at a certain time. They don't let nobody in or nobody out. And I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He goes, yeah, that's the fucking hood right there.
Bro, we came from on those grounds for real, man. It's just crazy. You know, I think that's what drove us to doing what we did, because I wanted to get out the hood so bad, and wrestling was like the best thing the best thing I done with my life, and right now for right now it's paying out for me. You know what I mean? I have 2 schools running, and everything's looking good and bright now. You know.
So
I
you
know
guys it's actually your school right now?
What's up, baby?
No, the one in Queens is a location where they brought me in to bring my class there. They pay me. They pay me so people could train there. So whoever goes there, that's in Queens. That's in Jamaica, Queens. It's 9825 Jamaica.
Okay. All right.
And
make sure you get your plugs in, bro.
Thank you,
No,
bro.
definitely.
The other school is going to be in 39th Street and 6th Avenue.
Oh,
right by Times Square. It's in the middle of everything. It's the only school in Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. What's that one? That's gonna be yours, or
that school I'm gonna run it is for a company called Wild and Ruthless Wrestling. These guys are from India, and they actually reached out to me so I could be able to put everything together for them. It's going pretty good.
Awesome, bro.
So they're looking for any Indian wrestlers. That guy right there. He make a good Indian wrestler.
Fuck you.
Dowsing,
motherfucker.
He'll be dowsing. Fucking it has a 6-sided ring, man. It's gonna be cool. You know what I'm talking about, Dowsing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Boogaloo did that hand. Yeah. That motherfucker was cheesy, bro. I could never beat that motherfucker. You got fired. Okay.
You got fire. You got flame.
And them long ass arms.
You got flame. Yo, man, listen. I am excited about December 3rd. I wish it was you guys were in New York, so you guys could come down. That would have been crazy. I know that
we would have been booked.
That would have been us versus you guys. It would have been great to fucking bring that back, bro.
Yep.
Or at least for NYWC, Boogaloo, because in NYWC, y'all the top tag team that has been there to me. Ask John.
That what?
If he's there, you there? NYWC. Ask John.
Ask him what?
Who was the best tag team while y'all were there? I say it was you guys.
Hey, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Joey told me a story not so long ago. We drove down to Florida last month, and we were talking about wrestlers, and he was like, I was so scared to do a spot with Boogaloo.
What these dudes scared of us for?
His brother. I was like, he was like, they wore the paint and they hood and what the fuck? So he said he was petrified. And that when you clotheslined him, he didn't even feel it. He was like, I didn't even feel it at the point. It was just awesome. And I was like, well, you got lucky because I felt Boogaloo's clothesline. I actually got jealous. I was like, this motherfucker didn't hit him.
Stockade said the same shit. Stockade said when we were coming in, Mikey was like, hey, if y'all fuck up, they're going to kill y'all. Yeah. I was like, what the hell? He's like, these guys will fucking kill y'all.
Meanwhile, y'all coming in mad humble.
Everybody's man, we were so excited, bro, because
it's like on the weird.
That was
that was a great locker room,
NYWC
bro.
was one of the best places to work. NYWC. That was one
Yo,
of my
for real,
favorite promotions.
Shout out to NYWC, man, because
Yeah, man.
we had a fucking blast
John, and
there.
Shane, man. I mean, three great
As,
dudes.
as long as John Kurz doesn't book, everything's great.
No, it was great, man. Especially when he would come out in those little poom pooms.
He's come out his little
The
boy shorts.
motherfucking man.
But yeah, remember, he gotta. Oh, I can't say things like that. I can't say things like that. Like,
he's
yo,
probably
listen,
he's
boys,
probably
I
asleep. It's past his bedtime
gotta
right
head
now.
out.
John
I
Kurz
gotta
gave
head
me
out. I'm so sorry.
John Kurz gave me a Team Taz shirt, right? And I have it to this day. The original Team Taz shirt. I still have it to this day, and I still wear that motherfucker. That's like one of the best gifts I ever got. John Kurz gave it to me.
If you would have given me one of those shirts, I would have been painting my house with it. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna put it out there, man. If you guys put it out there into the world, it will happen. I want to wrestle you guys before my time is done. We gotta have this match.
Okay,
bro, definitely, man.
We had the match at what was it? ABC.
ABC, yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying this one last round, man. We gotta get it. I spoke to Frank Goodman.
The old man version.
I'm talking to Frank Goodman about it, so let's see what happens.
Okay, yo,
that'd be great, bro.
Fucking Frank Goodman wants us versus the Baldies. He was gonna bring back the Baldies. You remember Angel?
Yeah.
You remember Angel?
I love Angel.
Angel's on our network too. Angel guys.
Yeah, he's got a show on here.
Yeah.
Well, two shows. Angel's the man.
Yeah.
Angel's the man, bro.
I told him,
I'm gonna hop on his show.
I said, remember when you worked Joel Maximo? He goes, no, I don't remember. I said, bro, it was during like the beginning of ICW. You wrestled him, and I guess
he took my tooth out.
And
he took my tooth out.
Oh.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he closed on me, and I spit out my tooth on tape.
Oh shit! I remember you breaking his glasses, taking his shades off his face, and stepping on him.
Yeah. Yo, because he told me in the back. He told me in the back, if you break my glasses, bro, I'm gonna fuck you up. And I was like, I'm gonna break his glasses. That's exactly what I did. And he took my tooth out for that.
Oh shit!
I didn't know
That's
that.
awesome, man.
That's fucking great story. You know, but when we wrestled each other at Ace, right? I remember like it was like the ring was all fucked up, and it was like, okay, I don't remember the finish of the match, but they were like, hey, can you guys do the Spanish fly for the finish? And you go, you want to see the Spanish fly? He goes, just for the Spanish fly, $200. You gotta give me $200 more.
$200. Bro, I did that shit. We did.
He goes, yeah, this motherfucker wanted me to do the Spanish fly in this ring. I told him $200. I was like, shit.
Yeah, some of those rings, man, were shitholes. Did we do it?
No, he didn't give you the money, so we didn't do it. We did another finish.
That's probably the last time I was put there too.
Fucking big time. Big time them. Fuck it, man.
So tell me about some of these countries you've been to to wrestle. Let the people know about. Oh yeah, you've been pretty much all over the world. Yeah.
We wrestle all over Japan.
What promotions you work for in Japan?
We started with 01, then we got signed to World Japan. That was Ricky Shoshu and Kensuke Sasaki's company. Then we went back to 01 Pro Wrestling. Then we did Hustle and All Japan, and then we ended up doing Dragon's Gate. Yeah, and then I did a New Japan show in LA. I did a New Japan show, but it was for the New Japan Dojo, where I wrestled Vampiro and the Habana Pitbulls, and it was me, Durango Kid, and Ultimo Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty much I wrestled for all the companies in Japan besides Noah, Pro Wrestling Noah.
And that's where Quiet Storm is now, right? Noah?
Quiet Storm was in Noah, and I believe he's now in Michinoku Pro. It started all over again.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's where he started too, right? Didn't he start with Michinoku Pro?
He started with Kayentai Dojo.
Okay, that's a right. Yeah, it was Kayentai Dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him on. We want to get him on, and we want to get Chaos on, well, Boofa, but their
But then-
time, their schedules, you know what I'm saying? They're all different than
One's in
us.
China, one's in Japan.
Yeah, one in China. Yo, Boogaloo, how crazy is that, bro? How crazy is that,
Yeah.
bro? That how crazy is that you see all these Spanish flies and all this shit on TV, famous people doing it, non-famous people doing it,
Yeah.
and then you see like
I'm back.
wrestlers
Sorry.
painting their face, like yeah, it's
Yo.
insane, bro. Like, it's insane how the movement. Yo, we gotta at least pat ourselves in the back for shit like that because at the end of the day, we know, and they
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they know.
Bro,
Yeah.
you ain't lying about that.
You talking about the dead president's paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
everything.
painted it too.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck?
We changed it up now. I mean, we don't do it the way we used to. Like
The way we started, because people started
everybody
doing
was,
it like
everybody
that,
was ripping it off. Yeah. So basically, now I take one of them rubber surgical gloves.
Yeah.
And I dip my hand in white paint and I just slap it on my face like that and go like that with it. So you see like the fingerprints in the top of the head, and then I just paint everything else in. It looks pretty. It looks
Oh,
pretty
shit.
crazy. Yeah. It
I
looks
like
good.
that. That's freaking
Yeah,
cool.
that's different. Yeah. But yeah, I see a lot of people with the face painted now. I'm like, whatever. It is what it is.
No, that's what I'm saying. That instead of like the whatever, I think that that's paying tribute to you guys, bro. That's the
Yeah.
reality of things. Because the wrestlers that are doing these things, they know who you are. The wrestlers
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are
I
doing
mean,
that,
well,
they know who we are.
Santana and Ortiz, they like I had lunch with them one day.
Oh, they doing it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
they
talking
do it a
about
lot.
other. I was talking about other tag teams. There you go. They doing it too. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying, bro.
the only
I
ones I
see it
see-
more. I see it more often now than ever. I'm like, yo, it's that presence everywhere. It's
Yeah.
that presence everywhere.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome, bro.
Santana and Ortiz, we had lunch with them one time, and they were like, and I love the kid. They're so respectful, man. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. They're just nice guys, and that don't bother me. Oh, look who's here! Chaos is here, and Tizzle.
Oh, there we go.
Look, there you go. Look, Chaos. There he goes.
Hey,
Boofa.
What's up?
yo,
Hey.
I'll match
And we
it,
got Tizzle in the
dude. I'll
building.
matches against All Money's Legal, bro. I love those kids, bro. Those
Bro,
men, man.
any match, any match you put them in
Our shittiest match.
was gonna work
Our,
because they were so good.
Our shittiest match. Yeah, our shittiest match will be better than any other tag team match right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And we just go out there. It's like I had chemistry like that with not a lot of people. Like us and Briscoes, we tied like this.
Oh yeah,
Us and
Briscoes was
Briscoes.
awesome. Yeah, that was good.
Us and All Money's Legal. It was like a lot of times we didn't even have to call much. We knew each other. It was on point.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
they're not brothers, and they wrestle like they're brothers.
Well, they
grew up since they were like 5 years old
like
together.
you and your boys. They grew up like that.
Yeah,
the same.
I know,
Your
but-
same exact story, or your backyard wrestling. They did the same exact thing. So it's just two different
It's a little
boroughs.
bit.
Two different boroughs.
Yo,
But,
Buffer, what's up? What's up with a match against you guys, bro? Look at the three-way dance, right? Right where? Whenever, whenever.
Well, I think Murder's done, right? He don't want nothing to do with wrestling.
I don't know, man. Maybe for a 3-way deal like that, he may be willing to come back.
Maybe. I think he lives in Miami.
Yo.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, he lives out in Miami right now. He
got the hardest insecurity in the business. Bro,
I mean,
he knocked me out so many times with that insecurity.
Murder?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy's into
Bye,
that
Jose.
shit.
Bye, Jose.
We'll have to get him on one day.
Yo.
yeah.
Yo,
But,
listen, my guys, I gotta head out. I gotta go do the daddy thing right now.
Hey,
and,
it's all good, bro.
So do me a favor, bro.
Boogaloo.
Just let's schedule this for another day. Well, your brother can be
Let's
here.
do it again.
I get what you schedule it. Yeah, we'll schedule it another day because we didn't get most of what we wanted. But go ahead and do
yeah, plug anything you want to plug, bro.
Right now.
Tell people where they can find you on. Oh shit! Hold on. Before you go,
there goes Angel right there. As long as Angel's not involved, because Joel would think I'll hurt him.
Yo, Angel, man, I had a great match with Angel. I wrestled Angel a couple of times.
But that was a good match, that first match.
Man.
Yeah, man, plug.
My
plug
brother
away.
never wanted to wrestle.
Tell people where they can find you. If they don't follow you already, make sure to let them know, man.
Right now, in Instagram is Spanish announcing, and same thing with the Facebook.
Okay.
And right and on Instagram, I'm pretty much we always on Instagram. Our school info is on there. And we always let people look. The guys know when we're gonna be training, so that way we go meet up. Like this Thursday coming up, Homicide is gonna be at the facility.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's
Awesome.
hopefully the Graysons will be there. They're math students. They're really fucking good, those kids. And all my brothers. So we're gonna train together and stream. We're gonna stream live from there. So if you guys are around and you have time, you check out Homicide, stretching my students.
Oh, that'd be awesome, bro. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, and Reefer's gonna be there. Reefer.
We had Reefer on not too long ago, man. Reefer's man.
Yo, I'm
He's still
so
kicking
happy for
strong,
Reefer,
baby.
bro.
Still kicking strong.
I'm happy for Reefer, bro. Yeah. And can we do this? Yo, let's do this again next Sunday with better connection.
We'll see. We'll see. We got.
Let us know.
I'll let you know. If anything, we do it the day before. If anything, we could do it Saturday.
Yeah, if anything, we can always record it and put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you guys for the memory, man. This memory lane, man.
Yeah, bro, definitely, man. It was definitely a fucking blast talking with you.
There's
man,
a lot of stuff.
catching up.
There's a lot of stuff I wanted to get into, like you breaking Dick Togo's leg and shit.
We'll save that all for round 2, bro.
No, we'll do a part 2.
Yo, listen to me. Hold on, listen to me. Fucking Dick Togo, right? So we just went with our backs to MLW that day. So happened that the Christopher Daniels, Dick Togo, and Hidaka, their opponents never made it from Texas. So I was standing there with Red, because Red was wrestling super crazy, and we were supposed to debut the following show. So Corbett was like, "Yo, who's here with you?" We brought Quiet Storm with us. He wasn't booked or nothing. So I was like, "I'm here with my brother and Quiet Storm." He was like, "Oh, great, cool. Y'all gonna tag?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I didn't even know how many people were gonna show up that day. And then that shit just got fucking packed out. And then they were like, "You wrestling Michinoku Pro guys, Dick Togo, Hidaka."
Oh, where'd he go?
He gone.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Hey, you're gonna have to tune into part 2 for the rest of that.
Yeah,
story.
for real. He was getting into it, man. In the meantime, in case if he does decide to try and pop on before we wrap it up, make sure y'all follow us on Twitter and Instagram, MWA World. Subscribe to us on those platforms, and YouTube, MWA Podcast Network. Podcast, twitch.tv/MWA World. What else we got? You guys can subscribe on Twitch, send those bits, try and help us grow up. We would appreciate that. Got that MWA Podcast Network, Oh, is he?
Yeah.
All right, well, pick that up, man. I'll keep going with this stuff here. Storefrontier.com/MWA World. MWA Podcast Network.com, where you can watch a bunch of our episodes, everybody's episodes, and catch up anything that you missed out on here. Find out any news or info that's coming up. And all right. Hellvape.com. Hellvape sells the healthy vaping alternatives, and all their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals, and they are vitamin infused. Make sure you guys pick yourself up some of those vape and pod products using our code MWA Pod for that discount. And where's the sleeves? Sleeves.com. They offer arm sleeves, knee sleeves, headbands, tights, joggers, socks, dirty boxers,
dick sleeves.
Yep, those dick sleeves. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all guys get out there, pick those things up.
Use that promo code MWA Pod for your 10% discount.
What else?
And make sure none of our stuff has nicotine. Oh, hey, what's up, nigga?
Whoa!
God.
That was not allowed, boys.
Yeah, that was yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was a Negroidian slip.
That was a what?
Negroidian slip.
Also, guys, make sure y'all check out our
My
shows. Shooting the Shit Uncensored with Pierce Austin, Killing the Business with Angel the Kingpin Medina, King Mega, and the Burger King Glenn Sexton,
who's been MIA for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, where the fuck's going on
what's
with
up
him,
with
man?
him?
Hopefully everything's good with him.
He's
brother.
the white S.A.T.
He double books himself.
Double books himself all the time.
That's why Kelvin double booked himself with Great Adventures.
Get Funked with Alan Kwee Funk. Then we also got Wrestling with Sports with us three.
Sports. Yes, sir.
Right,
Wrestling
we got
with Sports.
Wrestling with Sports with us three. We got the NXT Roundup, right? Roundup, yeah.
Roundup.
Pierce and Glenn. The Funkin' Kingpin show with Alan Funk,
and Kingpin Angel and intern Brad.
Listen, bro, I went hard. I was drinking an 11%er and a 10%er. Yeah, man. I've been doing all this shit myself right now because Louis was on the phone. But
with Joel, he's like, yo, it just happened so good. I go, yeah. I told everybody has to tune in for the rest of that story.
Hey, it's all good, man. We appreciate
this. You see this nonsense
right away, Derek G.
Yeah, of course.
You see this nonsense.
Yeah, my dad sees you. He sees the light skinned brother, and he thinks about Derek G. Man. You guys are both light skinned brothers.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shit.
We ain't miss I ain't miss any shows, did I?
Nah, you got them all.
You got them all.
Well, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all did not get a chance to, if you tuned in late, make sure you rewatch it. You know, we would appreciate that. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're gonna set up a part 2 with hopefully Kelvin.
Part one with Jose.
Yeah, this was the Joel Maximo featuring Kelvin.
Shit.
But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. We do appreciate y'all, and I guess hopefully we will see y'all next week, right?
Yeah.